Hello?
No.
Yes, I can hear you.
You can?
Okay.
Cool. And you can hear me through Zoom?
Yes, I can hear you through Zoom.
Awesome. So are your headphones still plugged into the computer?
No, they're plugged into the mixer now.
Nice. Yes. Okay. I think we figured it out. So yeah, go ahead and give me some levels in the microphone real quick.
Yo.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Once you get a chance, if you wouldn't mind doing the intro to the Breezy experience once.
Oh yeah, I got you. Oh my god, this is my first official time doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. That's what it's about, bruh.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna hang up. Hello?
Yeah.
Right.
Can you hear me still?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Awesome. That's what's up. We zooming, y'all. All right, y'all. This is what up, folks. This is BAQ BEET. You are tuned into the the prologue of the Breezy Experience TV. We got Breezy here right now with us. What's up, Breezy? How you doing?
What it do? What it do?
Oh no, you got a little feedback.
I hear that.
So,
I think I need to. I don't know what. How do I stop that?
so I would make the audio in your headphones quieter.
Headphones.
So the headphone level needs to be down. That way, you can't hear what you're saying.
Hello. I get what you're saying. Yeah, I dig that. I dig that. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, teach me something.
Right. So I like your mic placement. But what we would need is to either equip you with a boom mic stand or something, or an arm.
I have a expansion arm. It's just on this other platform because the type of table we have, I can't connect it to the table.
And that's okay. We're learning, you know. So what I would like to suggest is whenever you have it set up, you want to have it set up to where you can move it easily. And if not, then you can take something that's stationary like this and like put it between your legs or something. I mean, I sit wide-legged when I stream anyway, and in general, like man spreading. They call it man spreading, right?
Not man spreading.
That's what they call it. They call it that. Have you seen that?
I've never heard that, Jelani.
Dude, it's like it's seriously a thing. I think we should talk about this on one of your episodes. So, because I kind of got irritated when I saw the video, but it was a whole thing. But anyway, long story short, the concept is like dudes take up too much space when they sit places.
Listen, and it's crazy because I got some stories about that. And,
right.
You know,
so I think we should save it. Let's save it. But yes,
I'm gonna write that down, man.
Yeah, man spreading.
Yes, man,
Dude,
spreading, man.
And
spreading,
have me on that. Like, even
I got you.
I feel like we'll be mostly doing where you'll talk and I'll just like help you when you need, unless you want me to do whatever. Then I'll do
interaction,
something.
Jelani. Don't be modest. Like,
no, seriously, I'm not trying to take over the show because that's not what it's about. You know?
No.
Oh no!
Oh shit!
You okay?
I'm fine. So I have it on this thing because, like, I didn't want it to fall because I realized it was a little heavy. But
it's a little top heavy,
the cord knocked the stand down. But I caught it. It's cool. We ain't breaking no equipment no more.
So, check it out, real quick. You see how you have okay, I wish I could share my screen with you. Actually, I can.
Oh, that's cool.
All right, so I'm gonna share this, and I'm going to make this bigger. Can I make this bigger? I don't know if I can or not. Whatever. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen because that doesn't seem to be working. But anyway, so your thing, how I can see it, you see this part of my microphone, this part here? Yours is like this. Like, hang on. It needs to be down. Yeah, it needs to be down and more. And this part needs to be turned like that. Like the front. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. That way, when it's like this, You can tighten that up if you can, or as tight as you can get it. It doesn't have to be perfect, but like once it's like this, then you put this pop guard. I mean, that's tough to put that pop guard on that thing. I got a pop guard recently that fits on the top of my.
I mean, I have one of those little, like, I call it like the foam condom.
Right. Right, exactly. But honestly, I would not I wouldn't
whatever the hell this is, it's supposed to go on top of there.
You can do it. Try it and see what happens. It's not the mic it's made for. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not the mic it's made for, but you can still use it. So let's finesse it.
I don't like the way it looks. I wanted the mic because it was gold.
Exactly. So yeah, you want to show off that gold mic for sure. All right, let me see.
Okay, how I sound to you?
You sound great. And you just want to make sure that as you're dynamic in your sound, that it's consistent, right? So if you get quieter or you turn away from the mic, you can tell how I sound way different.
Yeah, it is.
Right? And then sometimes I may talk quieter, and sometimes I'll get really excited. You know what I mean? So like, it's different. So I'm sorry if I yelled in your ear.
You're fine. You're fine.
But you get what I'm saying. So when you're recording, you have to like either have it your mouth. What I like to do, and I learned this from a streamer, is you hold a fist, put the fist to your mouth, like maybe one fist length away from the actual, like you want to be touching it a bit. So if you move that pop guard out of the way for a second, unless you don't want to do that, because you took you a minute to do that, so I don't want to.
It's fine.
So I would just do one fist length. You don't want to get closer than that, because then it'll be, depending on what you want to do.
I feel that.
But if you're gonna be loud and energetic like this, you want to have it away from you. But you want to have the volume adjusted, right? You know what I mean? So it's up to you. You'll figure it out.
I got you.
What I would do though, if I were you, I would record now. Well, I'm recording now, but after we're done, if you want on your own time, I would get in Zoom. You can record your own meeting. You can start your own meeting anytime.
Okay, cool.
I would do it talking to your mic for like a second, stop the video, do it again at a different volume, stop the video, see which volumes work better,
and play it back.
Yeah. That's what and it also gives you the audio, the video, and both of them together. So it mixes it down into those three already.
That's great.
Yeah. So we've been recording this whole time, like since we've been on. I don't know how long we've been recording, but we still didn't get you to do the Breezy Experience thing yet. Let's do it.
You already know what's going on, y'all. It's your girl, the Pooch, and this is the Breezy Experience TV, the podcast.
Yes, that was tight.
Yeah.
Sounds like you rehearsed that a time or two.
No, that was actually my first official time saying it out loud.
Shut up. For real? Dang, okay. I mean, you mean besides the mirror and everything?
I mean, no. Real talk. Like, I literally sat in my room, and it was me and my best friend Gerald, and we were sitting there getting high. And I was like, I gotta know what I'm saying when how do I introduce myself? And he was like, well, what's something you always say? I was like, man, you already know what the fuck going on. My mom was just like, well, if you want to do YouTube, you want to get the sponsors, maybe not cussing your intro. Right. You can be yourself without, being so vulgar. She always be like, oh, be a lady, Bree. And I'm just like, oh, okay, whatever. Right. So I was like, all right, well, I can take the fuck out of there. You already know what's going on. It's your girl, the Pooch. And then she said, you can cuss all you want to all over the podcast. I was like, true.
You can. And also you can be super deliberate, like with YouTube specifically. Nowadays, as of maybe the last few months officially, YouTube has been very deliberate about kids content and adult content.
Yes.
And it's like, you can't, me on Twitch, I'll stream during the day, and it's technically like family friendly, but I swear in it, and it's okay because it's Twitch, and it's like it's the internet. If you're on the internet and somebody swears once or something, it's not unexpected, right?
Right.
But then, especially if it's live, but then it's like you can also adjust your streams to be for mature audiences so that you automatically, once you mix it down to like YouTube or something, you won't get in trouble if you post something on YouTube that's for kids and you swear in it. You won't get flagged or anything, or it won't be against the
nothing
guidelines
like that.
or
Right,
something.
right.
So honestly, I would be super deliberate in like, you know, not necessarily as deliberate as like 21 and up, but like I would probably be deliberate about being like, you know, this is for teens or something, or mature audiences or something like that.
Yeah, I was
or
this
whatever,
definitely for mature
right?
audience only, because like I was even on the like, I would feel like anybody from high school on up can listen. You get what I'm saying? When I say high school, is because like I'm 24, so I feel like this is let me just give you a little backstory. This is a podcast for anybody. This is a podcast for mom, dad, grandma. I was telling my best friend Daniel dad yesterday. I said, "You like to drink Coronas? We're gonna be drinking Coronas on the show." He was like, "What? I have to come on there." He is so crazy. But like, you know, I want people to be able to use this platform to have their experience with me. You know what I'm saying? To have it as if, you know what I'm saying, whether it's a good experience, a bad experience, it could be an experience you learn from. It could be an experience that can help you with something in your life. You know, as long as you can relate, as long as you can say, damn, when I listened to that podcast, I took something from it. You know what I'm saying? Or, dang, she really helped me through this time. Or, I just lost my dog that I had since I was 3. And, damn, I listened to the podcast today, and Breezy really, you know what I'm saying, got me out of that funk I was in. Whatever I can do, like, to, you know, give you that piece of whatever I can, I want to do that. And, you know I give that to family, I give it to friends, you know what I'm saying? And why not give it to the world? It's like a trillion, billion people out here. I'm gonna touch somebody somewhere.
I mean, shoot, I couldn't agree more, and I'm just happy to be a part of it, honestly. So
I'm so happy to have you. Shout out to my cousin. Every since grandma's house. Turn up.
Turn up. I remember meeting up with y'all at grandma's house, and it's crazy because, you know, it's weird how time works. Man. You know, because Ferguson happened, and it happened at the gas station. By Granny's old spot,
right before the Granny's house. So, the Quick Trip's not there anymore.
Yeah. Listen, so it's crazy how time works.
I remember being in middle school, and that's when we had moved out of our house, and we were planning on moving to Atlanta. We probably I had a couple months left in school, and we moved into grandma's, and I had to catch, I thought it was just so ghetto that I had to catch the bus, state bus, all the way from Hazelwood Central Middle in the county, all the way to North Winning Estates. And I was like, and like the people, and then like the people got different as you got there. You know, not grandma ain't saying the hood, but everybody know that little area is kind of, you know, in the back. It's different. You feel me? So I used to walk, and like I used to get so happy when I got to the Quick Trip. I used to always stop and give me some purple Doritos and a slushie, y'all. For real.
Yeah, you got
go to grandma's house. And then grandma asked me how school was. You know, grandma, I think what happened was grandma felt as though I was embarrassed of her to come pick me up because I was a car rider and all my friends were walking. And I didn't care because like, who's gonna walk to North Winds? Mom gave her the suggestion, well, make her ride the bus. You ain't gonna get her mama. And grandma, this ain't no more. I said, Mom, like, you done hype grandma up thinking I was embarrassed to her.
Right.
And grandma would tell that story just. I'm like, grandma, wasn't nobody embarrassed to you? You know you must.
That's crazy. Like, I mean, so it's funny we mentioned that, like grandma's house, and Aunt Celeste used to live over there.
Man,
like, and that's where I used to visit Jamie. Like, and that's crazy because like I have a few vivid memories too of one time I was chilling with my dad over at Granny's house, and I was swimming in the pool.
Ooh,
because that, you know,
by the what is it, the clubhouse?
By the clubhouse. I remember a few parties and stuff over the clubhouse. Yeah,
remember the parties at the clubhouse?
Yeah, yeah, like balloons everywhere, all white walls,
cake.
Like, yeah. So we were at the pool, and it was kind of embarrassing. It kind of sparked my fear of like drowning because I almost drowned that day. But it was funny because 2 little girls saved me. They were about my age. We were the same age, so it's like, you know, it is what it is. But my dad was sitting there like, I was drowning and I was calling for him, and he thought I was playing, and I was like, all right. So then they saved me, and I was like, I was drowning, and he was like, well, I mean, I would have jumped in if I didn't know you were just like not joking around. And I was like,
Macaroni is hilarious, and I did not put that past him because
I was like, what?
okay.
Almost died.
Look, Jelani, like whole time I'm sitting here dying, and you think this is a joke?
Right, exactly. So anyway, that kind of kept me away from
me.
pools. Yeah. Help me. So seriously, no, but it sparked memories. I used to visit. The first time I ever played Michael Jackson's Moonwalker was with Jamie. It's the first time it ever happened.
Okay.
And that's a Sega game that a lot of people don't know about, but we can talk about that at a different time. In fact, Manny, he has it for like Xbox or not Xbox, Amazon Fire TV or whatever. It's really neat. Anyway, so long story short, we used to play games over there. I watched Power Rangers over there. Jamie had a few 4 Ninja Turtles that were like this tall.
Ninja Turtles, get it right, because he do not play Teenage Ninja Mutant.
Look at you messing it up. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Right. No, but seriously, all right, so this is going to be a good, all right. By the way, I'm going to cut this part.
Okay, cool.
But
cool.
I've been recording it, and I'm thinking like, what do you think of this so far, Breezy? Real quick?
I think this is lit. This is amazing. Shout out to all the Breezes out there. That's in my fan base. You feel me? What it do, Breezies? Yeah.
What it do, Breezies? No, but seriously, like what we're doing right now is we're recording not necessarily this could be a first episode, but you do it with what you want.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely.
This could also
think what I would do. I think I would chop it up and post little pieces because this is like we straight on here kicking it. Like
that's what I'm saying, and that's what I want you to get accustomed to building. So, real quick, this is important. Lighting, okay?
Yes.
So you see right now how I'm lit. I am lit by this window.
Yes, I have a window right here and a skylight, and my softbox will be here on Sunday.
Okay, so quick tip. This is the easiest tip you'll ever get as far as lighting for stream like we're doing. Okay. If the light is behind the camera, you're typically all right. So if the light's right behind it, or in some videos when they have the circle light, like you can look in their eyes and tell light. Yes. Yeah. They make those for webcams, so you can lay it on the webcam.
I have a little one for my cell phone.
Exactly. You get exactly what I'm saying. So yeah, lighting though is super important because for me personally, I learned that quickly in recording just video. Like before I started streaming, I started doing some video stuff so I could learn how the mechanics work of video. And then I started video editing to learn how the mechanics work of video editing. That way, if I want a video, I can produce it and then have somebody who knows how to do it well do the rest or whatever, right? Okay. So for that, I learned about lighting, and now lighting is I have a lamp that I got from. Good. Thanks, I appreciate it. But it's also the camera too. So hang on 1 second. So this light I'm using is a lamp from. It's a lamp from Family Dollar, believe it or not. And honestly, I was like, why would anybody ever buy a lamp from Family Dollar unless they already have or they don't have any lamps, right? But like. Yeah, this is a really nice lamp. Somebody buy a lamp for Family Dollar? I mean, seriously, if you're going to invest in a lamp. So I turned it off. You see the difference? Like,
yes, I do. Right, I saw the difference when you picked it up and you brought it to the front. Yeah. And I was like, ooh, this kind of, it doesn't make a difference.
So now this is just the light from the window. So hang on 1 second. At night, what I do, when the light's off outside, I just turn this light on. And if it's right behind the camera, then there's very minimum shadow. So like you can see a little shadow, but like when I get up against the wall. Yeah, right? Okay. If it was over here, what's up, y'all? This is BAQ BEET. You see that shadow right here? You want to avoid that, right? So you want to have it like, ideally, if it's right behind the camera like that, then there's not little to nothing. Like, you see that?
So, Jelani, do you mind sharing with me, because this is my first time knowing about you too. And, you know, we're not just sharing me and my experience, you know.
Yeah.
It's really, what is BAQBEET?
All right. So,
I was
goodness.
definitely pronouncing it wrong. I was calling it back. I was saying something else. Now that you said it the right way, I couldn't even say how I was saying it. But I wasn't saying
hilarious. It like it's okay because you wouldn't be the first person. So, look. BAQBEET, the way I can explain it is man of many platforms, and a human first, artist second, gamer third, always making content. So on my business card, it says man of many platforms because started off doing music. I appreciate the arts. I'm a huge fan of local artists, but on top of that, I like to express myself in various ways, including drawing, video content, music, and among other things now with video editing, social media marketing, and anything else that I need or anybody else needs in order to move forward with whatever project it is. Okay. So yeah, it's kind of, I have a lot of irons in the fire, but I'm just now recently taking advice from my life coaches to like really narrow my focus. And that's what I'm doing recently.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Shout out to my cousin, y'all.
Yeah, that's what's up. Thanks for this opportunity to give me this platform to chat about it.
Thank you for this. Y'all keep thanking me. Thank you. This is you. This is all you. You didn't help me with the Zoom. You didn't help me with my mic. Look, my mic is up the right way, and it definitely makes a difference. I can't even hear it.
Yeah, I mean, you will be able to once we're done with this recording. I'm gonna just drop it in a drive for you.
Cool. I'm also gonna include that recording that I did with my friend. I'm gonna drop that in the drive too, so you can listen to it and hear it.
Right, I can cut it up for you if you want, and we can see what we can do from there. Because I'm trying to really make it a speaking of stuff like I've been working on. I'm working on a few different videos since COVID hit and everybody's doing Zoom calls and things. Yeah, a lot of people are getting ideas on like starting their careers of podcasting and content creation, which is excellent. So great. On top of that though, there's a bunch of people who need help with getting started. So that kind of, it's like, you know, a broker in a buyer's market, right? Everybody's getting something, but they need those brokers. They need people to connect it. You know, they need the people who want to create content need the people who can connect them to people who are their resources. Yeah, I feel what you're saying. So that they can do what they do. And that's where I kind of am in there. Like,
well, that's good. You like, look, middle. It's like when you when your homeboy call you like, yo, I'm in your city. You got a plug. You just like, yeah, I got one. You know what I'm saying? What you
am the middleman.
You feel me? Look, you're like, yeah, he charged something, but for you, it's gonna be
exactly. See, and that's the thing. Like, entrepreneurs. You're from St. Louis. Entrepreneurs, man.
Shout out to 314. That dirty. You know what's going on.
you cannot spell hustle without STL.
Period.
And that's the thing. There's so many hustlers in the city. It gets kind of hard to hustle because you can't hustle a hustler. You know what I mean?
Period.
But at the same time, there's hustlers in the city now that either aren't from here or that are, who are trying to make their hustle game elevated.
Right.
And that's mostly where I come in.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound like a broken record, but yes. And it kind of sprawls out from there. So.
Okay. You can't spell hustle without STL. I like that.
It's not my own. I'm not going to claim that, but it's like an ongoing thing, you know?
Okay. I'm definitely going to be pushing that one because they be trying to play us out there. Like say, today, shout out to Nelly. My first male crush of anything. He's from St. Louis, from where I'm from. He has his versus battle against Ludacris. And you know what I'm saying? As a person that grew up in Atlanta, you know, I love Luda too. But baby, I was watching Nelly on BET back in the day. You heard me? We was hitting the mono. We was stuck in our Air Force One. Don't play with us. What's going on?
Oh, doing the mono at the Palace? What you talking about? Okay. No, seriously, that's crazy. Like, so, okay, the battles today.
The battle's
right?
today at 7.
You know what's wild? I've done a few interviews on Thursday with different people. 4 different interviews were done. 5 were scheduled, and we all talked about the battle.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Battles. So check, were you tuned in for the Erica and Jill?
I was not, but I did hear it was amazing. Listen, I heard it was great.
I was in the car a whole vibe. I was over there just like, and Mom was like, "You're just so happy." I said, "Jill Scott is like,
dude.
Jill and Erica, those are like the vibes I can like. I want to be like Erica's level of spirituality and like Jill's level of like boss bitchness. You feel me? Like mixed together. Like I just feel like that's
a good goal to aspire for, because like that's a powerhouse right there.
Listen, and I feel like I have the capacity to do it because look at me.
Girl, what you talking about? What you talking about? You got this.
I'm just on here popping my shit. That's all, man.
Yeah, seriously. And we trying to create a platform so folks can just tune right in. So speaking of which, we need to work on your website, because for those DIY artists and like just coming up in like art and stuff like that, y'all need to know that your website is your internet real estate. It is literally your address. Like it's your email is where your mail comes in. That's your mailbox.
That's
your address is literally your house, like the whole thing, like where people can come to see you. And right now, we are just leasing places by using Instagram, Facebook, this and that, because it's not, you don't own that. You're just on their property.
You're renting your space out.
So you just closed on your house, for a whopping under 20 something bucks. Closed on your internet house, if you will. And go ahead and let folks know what's to come for that.
Definitely. It's a lot in store. Shout out to my cousin for getting me on that, y'all, once again.
No, I'm saying
I definitely want it to be. I want people to go to my website and be like, damn, like this is nice. Like this is a vibe. I want all my social medias linked to it. You go straight to it. I want it to be like probably like a couple photos of me with my guests, you know what I'm saying? You can get exclusive interviews. You can listen to the podcast, whatever, and just different little like plugins and all that. It's just so much is going through my head right now. I just want it to be eccentric, a vibe, aesthetic. I don't know if I want a little music that, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, hold that thought. I got something.
All right, what's up? She said, hold that thought. Usually when people say that, something's good to come. What's up? That's what's up. In case y'all didn't know, you are tuned in to the Breezy Experience TV right here on whatever platform it's on. But seriously, thank y'all for tuning in. I am BAQBEET. And yeah, bro. Dude, it's a great day. I need to put some chapstick on. I need to lick my lips real quick. Hang on a second. Once you come back, hey, what's up?
I'm back.
What's up?
Okay, so podcast segment is going to be called Ukes with the Pooch. Because yesterday at Goodwill, I scored a...
Oh, nice. Ukes with the Pooch. That's nice.
So my best friends helped me come up with the name, and I'm very musically inclined. I was in band all my life.
Dude, so I'm stoked.
I'm going to learn how to play this. I'm going to learn how to... You watch Steven Universe?
Yes.
Oh, you're like
I've seen all of it except for the movie. I haven't seen the movie yet.
Haven't seen the movie. I didn't even know they had a Steven Future.
Yeah, see, stop it. Okay.
See,
you need to chill. Wait, hang on. So, you're getting ahead of me now. But yes, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yes, so
we can talk more about that later because, in fact, what I want to do after this, since we have Zoom going now and we know we can definitely do this, this coming week, let's definitely schedule a couple of Zoom meetings because I have a few content ideas that I would love for you to be a part of with me.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So, like, I have a couple show ideas, a couple segment ideas that I would like to run with you. So that way we both have content. You have stuff to put on your YouTube,
Let's do
and
that.
I have some content that I could put up wherever too. So if you're down, we can start doing that this coming week. Yeah.
I'm free all week. I have nothing to do. My shadow box gets here either Tuesday or Sunday, because this was supposed to be here on Tuesday and it got here today. So Amazon is ahead on their shipping, guys.
Yeah.
Order all that shit.
They're smart. They're smart. We'll get into, man, we got a lot to talk about, because I want to like lay out all of these topics and make like a season about each one. Oh, not not each
crazy
one.
You
but
said
like,
that. I was telling Gerald, my other friend, that I kind of wanted it to, like, since it was going to be on YouTube, I wanted it to be like kind of like seasons, like on Netflix, like season 1 of the Breezy Experience, but like how many episodes would I have to pick? You know what I'm saying? Like, would it be like, well, this number episode, and then when the year is over, season 2 starts? Like, is that how it's going to go? Or
it depends on what you prefer.
Every 6 months? Like,
so the way I would suggest, if you were asking that question, what I would say to that is, with the question, and it's not just to be coy, but it's legitimately like how I would answer it. A, how much time do you have to dedicate to this entire project itself? Not to include the promotion for the project, because that's a whole other part. Like, that's something you have to account for. But in thinking about this now, I would say, how much time do you have weekly to dedicate to this project? And with that time, what do you wish to accomplish in said time? And then 3, what do you digest? Like, so what programs do you watch that are seasonal that work well in your opinion? And what model is that? So those are the questions I would ask. And then after you answer those, you'll know exactly what your formula is going to be. For me, we did a thing where we're recording a season a day. And what that means is, in one season, we hope to have between 5 and 8 episodes. We recorded 5 episodes on Thursday.
So how long are your episodes?
The episodes right now, we don't know, but we know the formula of each episode. And we take the formula, we take the most crucial and difficult part of the formula and knock that out in one day. And that's the interviews. So we have interviews with 5 different people, right?
Okay.
And we have 5 episodes. So what we did was, in one day, we scheduled out 2-hour slots and had one interview at 1 o'clock, one interview at 3 o'clock, one interview at 5 o'clock, one interview at 7 o'clock, one interview at 9, you know, like that. And that way we only dedicated, each meeting was maybe a max of like maybe 50 minutes a piece. So you take that and you condense that down later in post. So it won't be 50 minutes for each interview, unless this is for me. You can do it differently if you want.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Just give me
formula,
insight.
Right? So then that's one part of an episode. The rest of the parts of the episode are a DJ set and a music video. The DJ set is going to be before the episode airs. So a week before, we're going to figure out the DJ set. And then for the music video, we have a bank of music videos from our friends that are part of the collective. We are Far-Fetched. That collective has music videos already up. So we're going to take those music videos, put it on the third part of the segment of that episode. So each episode is interview, DJ set, music video.
Okay.
And we did all the interviews already for 5 episodes. So now we just got to do the DJ sets.
So you're recording it in, okay, I like that. You guys that's what's up. So like you guys, so when you do release the podcast, it would be like, it's kind of like the same thing that I'm doing with the YouTube situation. Like, the podcast will be out, but except with you're pre-recording, and then you're just basically like putting this content out like it's like a song or like an album or an EP or something like that.
Yep. Exactly. So that way, listen, this is just a formula that I'm reworking. Like, all these things that have these folks getting like on the charts and like in these positions to get sponsors and this and that, they are just using strategies and tools that people that are already there have offered to them and said, I've done it.
Right.
Here it is.
You can do it too.
You can do whatever you want with it. Not even necessarily do it too, because I have a problem with that phrase, because not everybody can do what everybody else can do. Right?
Unless you're breezy, because I'll be like, anything you can do, I can do better.
See, but that's the thing. It's better, right? It's not the same thing.
True.
So that's the difference. Okay. So what I'm saying is we're capable of doing what other people can do. Are we going to do what other people do? No, we're going to do what we do. And it's just going to be on a caliber that people have to, that it's going to be undeniable. That's where I'm at.
Yes. There was like, I don't know if you see those posts on Facebook, and it was just like, to tell all my cousins that, what he said, who is it? Damn, something about something, and you guys are the Temptations.
What? What you talking about?
They had those memes going on. It was like, and to my siblings, let them know that I'm Beyonce and you Kelly and Michelle.
Oh yeah, yeah. Exactly. That mentality type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Seriously, I love it. In fact, I encourage competition that way, because it's one of those things where all of y'all are going to elevate. So may as well go for it.
Because Michelle and Kelly are amazing, period.
Yeah.
Nobody can beat Michelle's part on Cater to You. She took that home.
I mean, at this point, if anybody is able to say they worked with Queen Bee.
Hello? Shout out to Meg, my Aquarius queen, my twin bestie.
My twin bestie. You're my identical twin bestie.
Yes, sir.
No, but seriously, this is amazing. I'm excited, Breezy. I think, honestly, for now, we got a pretty packed segment here.
Yes.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim the fat over the next week. I got a couple projects I got to work on already in the bank, but this one, since we're recording it, we've got you on Zoom. We got you a website. Well, you got you on Zoom. You got you a website.
With the help of you. Thank you so much.
Just a couple friendly, kind words, whatever, but you did it. So like now we've recorded this first segment, your first Breezy Experience segment. What I'm going to do once this is done, it's going to mix down. I'm going to create a Google Drive folder, and I'm going to share you to it. So you'll have to accept that in Gmail or whatever.
Great.
Once I do that, then you'll have access. I'll drop it right in. You can pull it from wherever you're at.
Okay. All right, y'all.
For sure. And all right, so this is a cool thing I learned too. When you have people on your show for interviews, so let's pretend I'm on your show. Well, I am. So I'm on your show, right?
Yes.
And you just interviewed me and it was great. We're like, yeah, this was awesome. I can't wait to do this again. So before they go, I learned that it's a good idea to be like, hey, why don't you give us a plug, right? So you would ask me, so yeah, BAQBEET, I would use their name, whoever it is. So BAQBEET, before you go, can you give us a little plug? Can you give us a little plug real quick? Give them a chance to answer. They'll be like, yeah, I'm down. And then if they say that, or if they ask what a plug is, you're like,
yeah, that's my question. What is a plug?
So a plug is pretty much just you're plugging yourself. And pretty much you would have them say something to the effect of, what up, folks? This is whoever their name is. You are tuned into the Breezy Experience TV. But you need to figure out exactly what you want them to say before you say this to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It needs to be something that from top to bottom every time you have an episode, because you're going to need
That's crazy.
That drop.
You said that. I kind of wanted one of my drops. Speaking of drops, remember I was telling you about like something I haven't asked you. This is something that we definitely have to do before we get off of here with the plug.
Yeah.
So, Jelani, can you tell me what's your Breezy experience? Like, what was your Breezy experience? You met Breezy before she was Breezy. I was still Brianka.
Yeah.
I was still Poochie. I wasn't the Pooch or nothing. So, can you give the people, like, what was your Breezy experience? You was to tell somebody, and somebody's like, yo, the Pooch, you be watching the Breezy experience? Like, bro, for real. What was your Breezy experience? And this is where you...
Heard. I got you.
Yeah.
So my breezy experience, the dawn of my breezy experience started. All right. So I'll start with this. We are about 6 years difference, you and
Yes.
I. Okay.
Yes, we
So
are.
when you were born, I was 6. So from then until you were about like you were able to walk, you were able to chill and like talk and stuff. But I think I was like in middle school maybe was the last time I saw you.
Yes.
But I was like 11 maybe.
Yes.
And what you would have been 5, something like that. So that's my last real like time remembering hanging out with you before like I seen you as an adult and stuff like that, and we reconnected on Facebook and this and that. So y'all were over in St. Louis off of Jennings Station Road, in that spot over there.
Not over there on Helen.
I think so. Yeah.
Not the big brown house.
Yeah, the super tall house. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it wasn't tall. It was high off the ground.
It was high off the ground.
Like it was elevated because in St. Louis we're hilly. We ready for floods, this and that. So yeah, last time I remember my dad Jerome, he brought me over to y'all's spot. In fact, because I'm pretty sure it was because he had things to do and we were hanging out. Right. So he was like, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take you over to Aunt Lisa's house to see Brianka and Brittany. And in fact, after you were born, my siblings used to babysit you a lot.
Really?
So yeah, like my Dory, Maury, Danny, they would babysit you a lot.
Shout out to my cousins.
Y'all used to come over to the spot that we had over on Fair and everything, which was tight. And like my experience was mostly me and Brittany are pretty close. We're only 3 years apart, but like obviously,
yes,
we had time to like grow up a little bit and hang out at the parties at the clubhouse and various family gatherings, stuff like that. And honestly, the last breezy experience was I was over at that spot that y'all lived at, and we were playing video games and stuff. And sometimes so I can't even remember the layout. Front was the living room. It was like long. TV was against the front of the house.
Yeah.
Like the front window. And then there's like a room if you look on the left side, there's a room that's got like doors, like or something like that. Either
that
wall
is crazy.
or doors.
Get out of my
and then the right side is like a shotgun to the kitchen, and there's
that was like my room right there.
Yeah, and there's a piano there. And then past that is the kitchen in that little hallway. But I remember playing like Donkey Kong or Diddy Kong Racing or something. Or like, didn't y'all have a 64 or something like that?
Yes, I had a Nintendo 64.
That's what it was. Yeah.
And
I remember playing that over there a bunch.
I had a Nintendo 64 and my grandma got that for me. And it's a crazy story. So tell me why I didn't grow up and Brittany, little boyfriend or whatever she had, Brittany claimed mama told her to take it to the pawn shop and pawn my green clear Nintendo 64. But Brittany, I'm calling you out. I know you in bed and pawned my Nintendo 64. And
that's rough. That is rough. I would, man, as a gamer,
took all my games.
It
was a limited edition. I got that for Christmas.
Boo.
But it's cool.
What a player hater move. That is I ain't gonna front. No matter who do that move, I love you, but that's a scrub move right there.
That was crazy, bro. They
but that's crazy. That's cool. That's a bitter.
Listen, when nobody pawning her PlayStation. Look,
I'm saying. Here's the thing. PlayStation at the time was like rocking, so it was probably they prioritized it, and it was probably it probably belonged to Dad, right?
No. It was
y'all's.
It was ours. It was ours.
Got you. I hear
Definitely
you.
Ours.
I remember bringing my PlayStation over to y'all's spot a couple times.
Yeah, I actually didn't get a PlayStation until like she was up in age. So.
Yeah. So I used to bring my PlayStation because when I was into games, I used to want to play them all the time. So like I used to go, you go to your cousin's house, sleep over a night or two or whatever on the weekend, this and that.
Right.
But like whenever I do it, I'm like, man, I just want to play video games the whole time. And usually my cousins also want to do that, and they don't have the games that I have. So I'll just bring the whole system
everything over
and then stay over for 2 days straight, just glued to the TV or whatever. And it's wild these days how much online play is a thing. So like, and also with COVID, but like, it's amazing to me how that can stay intact in a time like this. But also on top of it, it's kind of its own thing. Like it's a whole different experience. Like people are a lot more mean at generally online if you give them, or they're usually pretty quick to like just pop off. Like you wouldn't see yourself going over to your friend's house and popping off just because, you know, you probably pop off or something if you lost. Sure, sore losers exist, but like I don't know. The culture is just interesting.
It's the YT people for me. The little 6-year-olds on the Call of Duty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's those for me. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh my goodness, you are silly.
Listen, listen.
You said nah.
I would never get on Call of Duty online again.
Yeah. See, I'm bad at Call of Duty, and I get pissed when I lose at FPSs. Fighting games, like, that's my platform, and I'm fine with playing somebody who's good.
Super Smash.
Exactly. That is, I mean, you know, as long as you know.
You feel me? You can get those big L's, those.
Dude, I mean, I'm saying you can get my friend code if you got a Switch. I'm just saying.
I'm really finna buy one, and it's whatever you want to do. Like,
look, all right. So tell you what. What we're gonna do is eventually, after you have this set up for you just to do Zooms and recorded video, we're eventually going to, maybe if capital serves you with the Breezy experience and other endeavors, we can try to get you a PC build to where you can stream on Twitch. That way you can just take your Breezy experience thing straight to Twitch and do you can do pre-recorded still, but then do like a live. And then can also
people interact with me too while I'm like they comment like, oh, that's hot.
Comments, donations, tips, bits.
I be on there like, I just kind of dance for y'all. That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? See, and that's the thing. Twitch is that type of thing. You can get on there and do whatever you want, and not all of your fans will come in. Like random people will come in, and they'll, like, you know, once you have moderators and people that are a part of your community that you trust around, then once trolls come around, then moderators will quickly take care of that instead of you having to take care of that. So yeah, it's all a process.
Okay, I heard that.
For sure. Well, it's all a work in progress. It is past 1, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna end at least the Zoom, and then we'll wrap up after the Zoom is done. Like after I'm done recording. But yeah, let's
wait. Your plug. So what you would say is.
Yeah, tell me. Go ahead.
What you would say is, okay, everybody, you're tuned in with the Breezy Experience TV, the podcast. This is BAQBEET, drop your socials, and it said we out.
Cool. Quick
Wait,
tip.
No.
But I was about to say quick tip.
Out.
Right, quick tip on that. I would keep it concise. So what I would probably do, just to give you a framework. So before you go BAQBEET, go ahead and drop us a plug. Give us what up? This is BAQBEET. You're tuned into the Breezy Experience. But after that, what is one of your catchphrases? You know what it is. You already know what it is, right? Okay, hang on. So let me do that again. If I were you, I would do it like this.
Gotcha.
All right, BAQBEET. So before you go, can you go ahead and give us a plug? Give us a what up? All right, sorry.
Got you.
BAQBEET, before you go, can you give us a what up, folks? This is BAQBEET. You're tuned into the Breezy Experience. You already know what it is. Like that, right?
Yeah.
So go ahead and try it again. I'll give you a chance to like do it. You know what I'm saying? In practice. I'm your guinea pig, you know?
Okay, so all right, BAQBEET, before you leave, go ahead and give us a plug, and it will be, what did you say? This is the Breezy Experience. Oh, what's up? This is BAQBEET.
I would do name. This is the Breezy Experience. You already know what it is. Like that, right? So before you go, can you give us a what up? This is BAQ BEET. You're tuning into the Breezy Experience TV. You already know what it is. Like that. Whatever you're going. I don't know exactly what you want to settle on.
All right.
Yeah.
So it'll be like, all right, BAQ, before you go, you go.
Also, you can just say, all right, before you go, instead of saying my name twice. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All right, before you go,
can you give us a, you already know what it is?
Yeah. You can do it that in whichever order you want.
Introduce yourself. You already know what it is. And like at the end, I want to be able to push a button and it has to be going, yes, sir, ski ball, or whatever.
You're so silly.
Swear. That's my shit.
What up, folks? What up, folks? This is BAQ BEET. You are tuned in to the Breezy Experience TV. You already know what it is.
Yes, sir, ski ball.